Hello everyone. I hope you guys have fun watching the Tokyo Olympic Games right now. The Tokyo Olympic was just opened under unprecedented condition of coronavirus pandemic. Looks like it's unstoppable to completely control the spread of coronavirus, as I overview general news released by Yahoo mainly, and likewise other portal sites coming out. Overall, I think Olympic organizer and coordinator are still doing good job with prevention, but I'm torn right now. Looking at a lot of things from Japan news, I'm paralyzed about the background of Tokyo Olympic Games going on. Let's go through the news, go through the analysis, and let's discover as to what I think for the future for the post-Olympic game, because it's kind of difficult to predict what's going to happen to Japan after everything is done. And I think a lot of people are on the same page too. Should we be easygoing to hang out with our friend freely, or should we be waiting now? Let's try to find the answer today in this video. I give you my analysis as well as conclusion. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Mabu Nakagawa, doing YouTube for 3 years in Shiga Prefecture, Japan. No need to explain where I'm videotaping at, but if you learned something new from my video, press a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Plus, ring the bell so that you can stay up to date with the news, information, and even entertainment that matters the most to you. I do my best to provide you useful information regarding Japan only when I'm intrigued by something I have never seen, because I'm an active learner too. Let's grow up together and have a great time in Nakagawa House, alright? I appreciate your support. The Tokyo Olympics has partnered with at least 15 businesses that continue to maintain commercial ties that are called the Olympic Partners Programs. It is the highest level of Olympic sponsorship, granting exclusive marketing rights for building a better world through sports. Coca-Cola is one of the worldwide Olympic partners, as you all acknowledge their brand awareness. But I had a kind of a sarcastic post from Twitter. One journalist tweeted with one picture which was on fire. Is it real? Yes. When you get thirsty, you go buy a bottle of Coke in a vending machine. When you get one, how much do you think you pay in Japan? It's worth 10, 100 Japanese yen or less if you get the one in a local supermarket. Maybe 150 or 60 Japanese yen would be a regular price at the vending machine. I think it's even expensive, but if you get the same product in Media Press Center in Daito district of Japan, they sell at 280 goddamn Japanese yen. Are you serious? It's 3 times as expensive as a regular one we usually have. It's absolutely overpriced. Coca-Cola is one of the largest sponsors to support Tokyo Olympic, but what the hell do they overcharge for? Perhaps money? Yeah. Any other reasons why? Why not? Let's get started first and foremost. Why are the market up today? The overseas mass media criticized this stupid pricing. It looks like they are trying to overcharge consumers and rip them off, but the thing it's not like they merely intended to make profit by overcharging. So looking at the market overall today, we are seeing some sort of stupid business out there. Some restaurants serve you overpriced lunchbox at 1,600 yen. Others serve you a cup of soda with a chunk of ice and charge you 500 Japanese yen. That sounds ridiculous, like you go to Kyabakura nightclub and you got ripped off. But if you look into this in terms of COVID-19 Delta variants, I can understand why they priced so high. Most of us were hit the hardest for infection on Monday. Tokyo had more than 1,000 people infected in 3 days in a row, and some of Olympic athletes unfortunately got infected as well, and then they had no choice but to give up on entry. They flew back to their home country with no participation. That's so sad. That's absolutely sad. Man, I feel so bad for them. Oh my god. 4 years continuous effort and passion are just gone away in a moment because of COVID-19. That's so indescribable. I think the Japanese government doesn't want that. Hell no. Yeah, not expectation they want, right? So they needed to regulate the public transportation and block the whole street and crack down the local business with state of emergency so they can control a spread of the coronavirus. Overpricing might be one of the governmental regulations that they intend. If I think so, maybe I should stay home and watch games on TV instead of going out with a bunch of people at the same time. Are you clear on that? Great. There's a lot of controversial opinions about whether or not the Tokyo Olympics should be held. If I just take into consideration and conclude this debate, I believe Olympic Games should be held by all means, but I just don't understand why the hell Olympic Games allow no spectators at the gigantic stadium to watch the game, while professional baseball and soccer games in J-League do allow. It doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. Now, since Tokyo Olympic Games kicked off this week, Olympic has been the target of criticism in social media. A lot of people are saying, "Stop Olympic." It seems to be like everyone related to Olympic wants to run away from Olympic. You know, the way they speak, the way they organize, the way they do, and everything is conservative for me. Like, excuse me, can I quit? If my perspective is right, I'm afraid someone might commit suicide afterwards. That's the worst outcome and scenario after Olympic Games end. It's like a coordinator who plays a major role in Olympic ceremony show vanished right before the show goes on. Those who are running Olympic should have already taken priority to shoot vaccination in advance. I don't think they had too many old staff running facility, but I think surroundings around athletes might as well be relatively new, younger people with vaccination completed if older people run, because the spread of infection is likely to occur. Me, myself, I have a couple of friends at the younger generation of mine. I heard them saying, I don't really want a vaccination right away. I'm not planning to go abroad, and I don't interact with a stranger, and more like I'm afraid of side effect of vaccination. My parents already took a first vaccination at the local government facility, but they had no problem with the side effect, and most of them had no issue with that. But regardless of it, people overreact and they stir up social media. That's why vaccination for younger people is still ongoing or pending. As compared to the worldwide coronavirus cases, I think we have less infected people than those who in America. Both dead and seriously ill patients in Japan are only a few. I watched the highlight of baseball games for Ohtani-san from Los Angeles Angels. All spectators in the back seat didn't wear mask. None of them. No. When Ohtani-san hit a home run, for example, people overjoyed and hug each other and just like they party all day as usual, you know? Well, this is America. This is exactly what it is in America. No complaint about that. I don't exaggerate. We should be too hilarious like America. But unless Japanese government stop or reduce or relax regulations with the state of emergency, we are not gonna be able to get better forever. It's gonna be endless. Prime Minister Suga-san has a solid leadership with the Olympic to make the situation better and make it happen at any cost. But his surroundings and lower politicians don't feel good because they are worried about the upcoming elections after Tokyo Olympic ended. So they become extremely conservative, not to speak aggressive comment. Japan is kind of an experimental laboratory, so to speak. People in the world watch Japan with compassion and watch Japan is very, very poor and unfortunate country. I really think we should have Olympic America instead. That's my conclusion. We can redeem Japan's honor by having Olympic in America. Once again, if you loved my proposal, give it a like and make a subscription as well as notification so that you can stay up to date with the news and get informed with information if you needed more. Leave me a message below if you have further question, okay? Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye. 最後までご視聴いただきどうもありがとうございました。これからもマブ中川をよろしくお願いいたします。またね。